Good afternoon, students. With the world battling coronavirus, we have to keep our hopes alive. Hope, which is the only thing stronger than fear. Once you choose hope, everything is possible. Pain is real, so is hope. Today, in the business English class, we are discussing report writing. Practice makes it perfect. Report writing style. Report writing is creating an account or statement that describes in detail an event, a situation, or occurrence, usually as the result of observation or inquiry. You see something, you observe something, something which happens accidentally, and then you may try to make a report. When writing a report, your aim should be absolutely clear. Above all, it should be easy to read and understand, even to someone with little knowledge of the subject. You should therefore aim for crisp, precise text. Use plain English with short sentences. Consider your audience. Pay a particular attention to whether all the information that you have included is relevant. Remember to check tense, which person you have written in, grammar and spelling. It's also worth one last check against requirements on the structure. So keep your language safe and simple and correct. Report writing. What does it mean? It should be factual. It should be a factual description, step by step. It should have a clear purpose. Third, you should have a particular, it has to have a particular audience, fixed audience. For example, newspaper, the people read the newspaper. Inquiry, you can go to the inquiry at the police or the reception of a hotel or the railway station, any inquiry for a particular reason, for a particular purpose. Now, what are the important points you will take into account? Number one, be factual, step by step. Do not add information on your own. Do not make up your stories. Your report should be based on facts. 2. It has to be taken account that report writing is to be done in indirect speech in a passive voice. And it must be in third person. And you don't have to use I, me, or you. It is just a generalized statement. And the fifth point, you have to answer the following questions. Like what happened, where it happened, why it happened, how it happened, when it happened. And a lot of WH like when, where, why, what, who, how. And coming now to the format of a report writing. The first is the headline. Headline means you have to write the subject, what are you going to write a report on, whether it's for an earthquake or an accident or a blood donation camp or whatever. That has to be, that is the headline. Then the byline. Byline means who is writing it. Byline, who is writing the report? The reporter writes the byline. And the date. First the date and the place. The reporter, date and the place. Third is the opening part, the problem, like what, where, why and who. What actually happened, that is the problem, the opening part of the report. Fourth part is the details. You in detailing it, you have to answer to the questions when it happened, where it happened, what happened, who did it, and how did it happen. And then fifth is the conclusive statement. Conclusive statement means the final statement which you are going to which you are going to end this report. And sixth is the box. You will create a box, that is the sixth. Now let us talk about the heading or the title and the date and the place and then the by. Date, if it's happening in Patna, write Patna. What date is it, what place is it, you have to write. And then the opening part, the details, and it has to cover 100 or 150 words. and then the conclusion. Report. Now this is a report on the flood relief measures, Patna, October 4th, 2019, by Santosh Kumar, by just anybody, name it. So the report says, due to heavy rain for the last 3 days, the low-lying areas were submerged in water, causing great damage and inconvenience to the people. All links were disrupted, making life miserable, as people were forced to battle for bare necessities. Rescue camps have come up to aid the people suffering from the disaster. The government and other social agencies are working round the clock to rescue those in need with food packets, medicines, and all necessary amenities. There was no loss of life, which is a saving grace. This is a short report on the flood relief which happened last year. Now, for your assignment, you do a writing or make a report on the situation today, like a report on coronavirus. Like it should go like this. Even as the number of cases in India has breached the, let me read it again. Our situation today. A report on coronavirus, even as the number of cases in India has breached the 800 mark as on 28 March. With the country under a 21-day lockdown, the report says a national lockdown is not productive and could cause serious economic damage, increase hunger, and reduce the population resilience for handling the infection peak. Some states may see transmission increase only after another 2 weeks, and lockdowns should be optimized for when they could maximize the effect on the epidemic but minimize economic damages. So you can make your own report and get back to us, write to us on WhatsApp. Let me see what you've written. And that's all for now. Thank you.